Hey there, planners. Because of the crazy year that we are having, I find myself in the position of needing to cook a Thanksgiving dinner and host for a very small, less than 10 people altogether, Thanksgiving dinner. And this will be the first time I have done that in a very, very long time because of COVID. We are not traveling this year and gathering in large groups. So I am really feeling like I need a master game plan here to help me get through this and make sure I don't miss any of the details and that the meal goes seamlessly. So today I'm going to be setting up some game planning turkey day. So with that, go grab your planners and let's get planning. Okay, so a couple weeks ago I shared a video about some holiday planners, free printable holiday planners that I had found and was planning to use. And I'll link that video above if you haven't seen it. I went through those planners again and I pulled out a couple of sheets that I think I might use to help me put my Turkey Day game plan together. These sheets happen to be from the Yellow Bliss Road and Good Life of a Housewife, and I'll have those both linked down below, and also the video with all 4 of the free holiday planners listed down below. So I'm thinking I'm going to be incorporating, the to-do list, the menu planning, grocery shopping list, just kind of an overview of the week, a Black Friday, and a Cyber Monday shopping list, because all of those things are kind of happening in the week. We've got guests arriving. I need to get my house ready. I am some time off work right around that week, so I'll have plenty of time to get stuff done. I just need to lay out a master plan. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. In addition to these, I have just some sticky notes that are very neutral colored. I love these sticky notes. I feel like I might be using some of these as I'm putting together the game plan. I have a big bin full of washi tape that I'll be going through here and seeing if anything will work to help make it nice and decorative. And then I've got, some glue, my glue pen, and then a couple of other little bits and bobs. I guess that's Halloween, so that won't be useful. But a couple of other little decorative bits and bobs that I might try to work in. So that's the setup and the supplies. So let me go ahead, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is just set up an overview of the week using this weekly to-dos. I'll probably cut this down quite a bit, but just have a master weekly view so that I can start to plug things in as I know I need to get them done. All right, so I've just taped that in and, marked it as Thanksgiving week, added a little bit of washi to the top and bottom. And so this is really going to help me set up, in general, what needs to happen in this week and kind of lay out a game plan. I'm really interested as I'm doing this plan with me to hear from you. Are you celebrating Thanksgiving a little differently this year? So are you traveling? Are you doing your normal Thanksgiving activities, or are things a little different this year? I find myself in the position of cooking Thanksgiving, which I am so excited about because I never really get to do. It's also not something, I have a good game plan for because it's not something I do every year. I'm usually planning travel and packing and what one dish or 1 or 2 dishes am I going to bring to the overall family meal. But this year it's really, everything from napkins to getting the house ready to, what appetizers, what are we going to have breakfast the next day, all that stuff. I'm really getting all of that ready. So I would love to hear in the comments below, how are you celebrating Thanksgiving this year? And is it different? And are you having to use your planner a little differently this year than you have in the past? All right, so I've got the sort of the master plan here. I think I'm gonna make this into a brain dump because honestly, I've got so many things flying around in my head, and there are things I need to do, things I need to buy, and things I need to clean, really, in order to get the house ready. So I think I'm gonna set up a brain dump here on this page. Just take a minute and get all of that stuff out. So let me set that up quickly and then I'll come back. All right, so I've got that set up. I think what I'm gonna do is divide this into to do, to buy, and the house. And that would include anything I need to do to get the house ready for having a guest that week. And I'm not gonna include groceries in this section because I'm actually gonna pull out one of the free printable planner pages for menu planning, and also has a grocery list, which I really like. So I'm gonna use that separately. So I'm not gonna include groceries here, but there are other things that I need to pick up to be ready, like paper plates and napkins and, you know, extra toilet paper, stuff like that. So I'm gonna take a minute, brainstorm to get kind of everything in my head out here. Okay, I think I've got a pretty good list there. So I went through and just kind of brain dumped things I know I need to do, things I need to buy, and things I need to do around the house. And most of that is like cleaning and organizing. And, you know, I said I wasn't going to put groceries in here, but I did end up putting some groceries, but they're not related to Thanksgiving meal planning groceries. So, you know, things like firewood, and I know I want to have hot chocolate. I have a couple of kids coming. My niece is coming for Thanksgiving, and so I want to make sure I have like hot chocolate and marshmallows for them, you know, for on the chilly evenings. You know, making sure I have a cheese ball knife. I know mine is missing. And then, you know, things around the house, a whole bunch of stuff to clean, making sure that all the soap dispensers are refilled, making sure my coffee maker is nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and do that, getting all the linens washed. And so that's just kind of a great place. And I'm going to keep coming back to this and brain dumping here the things that I know I need to do. My thought then is that as I get everything out of my head, I will go ahead and move things over here. So for example, thawing the turkey. I know that I will need to start thawing the turkey if we're going to cook it on Thursday. I actually need to start thawing it the Sunday before. So I'll make myself a note of that here so I don't forget it. All right. And then, like I need to have the meal plan done, and even though that's going to happen long before the actual week, that helps me to know I need to go back into my daily pages for the month of November and add that in. And so just having all of this out of my mind and on paper really helps me. All right, the next section I'm going to set up is to go ahead and put the 2 printables from Yellow Bliss Road. All right, so I've added a couple of the inserts from the Yellow Bliss Road free holiday printable. And I'll have that linked below, but this is going to help me meal plan. So this will actually be the Thanksgiving Day menu. And I don't completely know what I'm cooking yet, but I know some things that will definitely be on here. So for example, for desserts, we're definitely having 2 pecan pies. Those are a favorite. And also some good old-fashioned yeast rolls. I know that will be part of the meal plan. So I will just continue to fill this in. And as I fill this in, I will be able to update the grocery list and actually use this when I am going to the grocery store to make sure I have everything I need for all of the recipes that I identify here. So I think this is going to be really handy to help me game plan the actual big event meal. Now, I do have guests coming in the day before Thanksgiving and staying through the day after Thanksgiving, which means I'll also need to meal plan those other meals, but I will just use my normal monthly meal plan to capture what those are and my normal meal planning process. Okay, for these last 2 pages, I do not want to miss the opportunity to take advantage of the sales that are going on with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I'm going to be using these printables from the free printable holiday planner from Good Life of a Housewife. And I'm actually just going to tape these in. All right, so those are in. One thing I will say, just as a clarifier, I do not plan on going anywhere the day after Thanksgiving. I'm going to stay right here at the house because, for one, I don't want to be caught up in a bunch of crowds, and I really enjoy spending time with my family in a year that I haven't really gotten to do a lot of that. And so what I'm going to use this list for is there are a lot of stores and companies that are providing Black Friday deals online. And so I want to make sure that I have captured the things that are on my, Christmas gift list that I am looking to see if they're going to be part of a Black Friday sale, and that if I'm able to get that sale online, I want to make sure that I have a list to take advantage of that. And then, of course, Cyber Monday is always one of my favorite shopping days. I usually take the day off work every year to really kind of wrap up holiday shopping on Cyber Monday. That's always a goal of mine. So I'm going to be using these 2 as part of the overall game plan as well. And that pretty much completes the game plan setup. So I've got everything from, after the dust settles on the big turkey day, I'm going to focus on shopping, the actual day and the menu, which is really important. And then just a brain dump, a place to get everything that's in my head out, and a weekly, an overview of the week itself so that I can really get a look at what needs to be done what days. So this list will also help me populate my daily setups in my bullet journal with anything that I need to do prior to the actual week of Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me and it gave you some ideas. I am really interested in hearing from all of you about how you are doing things maybe a little bit differently this year for Thanksgiving than you have in the past. I hope that everyone has a very safe holiday and has a good holiday time with, even if it's just your immediate family or very close friends, that you are enjoying that time. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. As always, subscribe to Plannin' Annie for more content like this. Thanks for planning with me.